Youth Day, a new interactive online tool that provides a range of information on the status and well-being of South Africa's young people, is being launched today. The Youth Explorer is an innovative tool useful to anyone working in youth development, from national and provincial governments to civil society organizations implementing policies and programs in communities. Youth Explorer was developed by UCT researchers at the Poverty and Inequality InitiativE. It was developed in partnership with OpenUp, formerly Code for South Africa, Stats SA and the Economies of Regions Learning Network. Well, Emily Harris is the research officer at Poverty and Inequality InitiativE. She joins us via Skype from the mother city now. Good afternoon, Emily, and thank you so much for your time on the SABC News Desk.
Hi, Kirshni, and thanks for having me.
Emily, this tool really taking on heightened significance with this year's Youth Day theme being youth and entrepreneurship support. Why is a tool of this nature, Youth Explorer, so crucial, especially at this time?
Well, Kirshni, the youth development is currently very high on the national agenda, and the various programs and policies that have been designed at the national level, for them to be effectively implemented at the local or community level, we need a better understanding, a more thorough understanding of young people in the communities where they live. The Youth Explorer opens up the data that we do have and allows people to explore the realities and what young people are experiencing at the small area level, instead of looking at these national averages where the variation between communities often gets lost. For example, the lived realities for a young person living in different to the Rwanda or Khayelitsha, and the Youth Explorer opens up and allows people to see the data in a way that can highlight these differences.
Emily, we do understand that a tool like this ties in well, like you mentioned, with youth development and employment, which we know is an integral part of all government programs. And we heard the President mention the National Youth Policy 2025 priorities, which is economic transformation, education, healthcare, nation building and social cohesion. But just give us an understanding of how it actually works on the ground.
Well, the Youth Explorer, is that what you want to know? So the Youth Explorer, if you visit youthexplorer.org.za, you can explore any place in South Africa, whether it's a local municipality or a ward or a district, by clicking on the map. It's a clickable map, or you can search for an area in the top right-hand corner in the search bar, and that takes you to a profile page of that area where you can explore, you can search, you have access to statistics and charts on young people in that area, on their education, economic opportunities, the living environment, health, and a lot more.
Emily, it does sound like you're talking about closing the information gap, which is happening, and that is crucial. But speak to us of the challenges around access to such data and interpretation of this data once it's collected.
So I think the challenges that often, well, what we've made of the census, the 2011 census data that was produced by Stats SA, who's one of our partners. Often when the census data gets reported, it gets reported for households and either adults or children, but we never see the youth cohort. We don't often see it being reported in statistics, and also not at the small area level. The tool makes it more accessible and easy for any person to look at this kind of data with a youth lens and down to the ward level to use that to inform any decisions that they need to make.
Thank you, Emily. I'm afraid we are out of time. That was Emily Harris. She's the research officer at the Poverty and Inequality Initiative, speaking to us there via Skype from Cape Town this afternoon. Well, as